This water smells my childhood. It's impressive. The same taste. The same taste. When we talk about your neighborhood, my neighborhood, our neighborhoods, I ask myself, how can we improve our neighborhood? How can we collaborate to our community? There is a book here, and I'm going to read to you page 188. This book is called The Magic of Thinking Big. Page 188. Dominate your environment. Hello, my friend. How are you? Today, you're going to learn how to talk about your neighborhood. How to talk about the changes in your neighborhood over the last years. How can you talk about the street where you lived when you were a kid? The street where you live now in your neighborhood. Different places around your neighborhood. You're going to learn how to talk about your neighborhood, the places, the changes. It's a nice class, very useful. And I start this class reading part of this book here to you, The Richest Man in Babylon. This book talks about the wisdom of wealth. Do you like to have money in your pockets? Me too. Here we go, here we go. Where we apply our best efforts, we have success. We must learn to be more prosperous. We must learn so then we can be more prosperous. I found my way to wealth when I decided that I would keep with me part of everything I earned. I found the way for wealth when I decided to keep part of my earnings with me. Sometimes you pay everyone except you. What is he saying here? He's telling us, hey, you are working. When you receive your money, get part of this money for yourself. Keep part of your money. Don't spend it all. The wealth is like a tree. It grows from a simple seed. The first coin you save will be the seed from where your tree of wealth will grow. The earlier you plant it, the earlier your tree will grow. And the more you feed and water this tree with consistent savings, soon there will be a day when you will enjoy its shadow. He's using the metaphor of the seed, the tree, and the shadow. He's telling us, hey, start saving a little by little, and soon you will be able to enjoy more freedom. When you need advice, choose wisely. If you want to know about jewels, ask to a jewelry expert. If you want to know about sheep, ask questions to the pastor. What is he saying? He's telling us, hey, if you want advice about money, ask to people who have a lot of money. If you want to know about, if you want to know about the nature, ask questions to a biologist. If you want to know about sports, ask your questions to an athlete. Wealth grows whenever the men apply their energy. The importance of applying our energy in positive things. Good luck can be attracted, but we need to be aware of the opportunities. Good luck is always waiting to help those who are prepared. And the men of action are the ones who get it. Action will lead you to success. The men of action are favored by the good luck. What is he telling us? He's telling us, please act. Action is the seed. The action is the seed. Thinking is important. Okay. Planning is important. Okay. But the most important part is the action. Maybe in the past you thought to yourself, oh, I'd like to learn English. But you were just thinking. Now you are here. We're here together learning new things. You have taken the action. And the result of your action is more opportunities, more freedom, more growth, more progress. Do you agree? Yes or no? You don't prosper by being dishonest. If you just do half of your job, that will not generate the results you want. Hard work is the best friend I've ever met. It's better to treat your work as a friend. It's better to learn how to like him. If it's hard, no problem. If you think as if your work were a house you build, you would not be worried about heavy structures. A work well done brings satisfaction, fulfillment for those who have made it possible. What have I read to you? I have shared with you parts of this book that I found relevant to you and also to me. The importance of saving part of what we earn. The importance of working hard. The importance of doing our best. The importance of action. The importance of understanding the cycles of life. We first plant, then we cultivate. Then the seed becomes a small tree and we water it and we take care of it. And then this small seed becomes a big tree and then we can enjoy its shadow. Do you understand? Okay, you do. You understand me. I love to see you here. I love to see you growing. Let's have some water. This is yours. This is mine. Please drink your water. Hydrate yourself, okay? Cheers. All right, here we go. Let's move our body. Move your hip, my friend. If you can, please stand up. Stand up. Move your body. Release the joints of your body. Sometimes I feel some pain here, upper back. Sometimes I feel pain here in my lower back. It's okay. Move your hip. Now move your feet. I'm rotating my feet, okay? To the right, to the left. Move your wrists. Move your shoulders, your arms. Now we're gonna run. Yeah, we're gonna run. We're gonna do this movement here as if we were running, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Move your neck. To the left and to the right. Up and down. Up and down. Now we're gonna run faster, okay? Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Are you doing it with me? Come on, let's do it together. I promise you, you're not wasting your time when you are exercising, when you are stretching, when you are breathing. When we do these 3 things, we improve our memory, our concentration. Okay? Not only for the class, but also for your life, for the tasks you have to do, for the work you need to develop. Now let's do this movement here. 1, 2, 3. You count for us. Please continue. 4. You count. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's stretch up. Cross your fingers. Twist your wrist and stretch up, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Now let's breathe, my friend. We're going to breathe in, hold, and breathe out. We breathe in new energy. We breathe in new ideas, new perspectives, inspiration to do the things we need to do. And we breathe out the worries. We breathe out the grudges. We breathe out these things we don't need to carry, okay? Here we go. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Twice more, please. Breathe in. Once more. Okay. All right. Before we start, I ask you, are you prepared? Yes or no? So? Come on, you're prepared. You were here. When you come to class, it's half of the battle. Showing up is half of the battle. Trust me. Remember, you are not alone. You are never, ever alone. Okay? You can count on me, and you can count on many people. Sometimes you feel like you were alone, but you were not. Trust me, you were not. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's talk about the changes of your neighborhood. Changes that have happened over the last years. I start this class talking about the verb there is. When we talk about places, we use this verb. There is. Tem. There is a supermarket in my neighborhood. There are stores around here. There is a post office next to my house. There is no museum in my neighborhood. There are convenience stores. There are many apartment buildings. There is a park in my neighborhood. There is a stadium in my neighborhood. There aren't movie theaters here. There is a school in my neighborhood. There is a gym around here. There is a delicious bakery in my neighborhood. There are a lot of drugstores. When we use this verb, there is, for singular and there are for plural, we are expressing things, places. I can ask you, is there a park near your house? You can tell me, yes, there is, or no, there isn't. Are there drugstores in your neighborhood? Probably you tell me, oh yes, there are. There are many drugstores around here. Is there a mall in your neighborhood? You can tell me, yes, there is, or no, there isn't. If you want to tell me that in the past there was a store in your neighborhood, you just change the verb there is for there was. There are for there were. Felipe, when I was a kid, there was a big park here. Now there are many apartment buildings. Felipe, when I was a kid, there was a beautiful forest in my neighborhood. Now there are many stores. When I was a kid, there was a big lot here. Now there is a huge, high apartment building. Felipe, when I was a kid, there were small convenience stores around here. Now there is a big supermarket. You were telling me, when I was a kid, there was a cafeteria here. Now there is a big restaurant. When I was a kid, there was a convenience store here. Now there is a big supermarket. Do you see the difference? There was a post office here. Now there is a store. There was a small bar there. Now there is a club there. There was a big park here. Now there are many buildings. Okay? Remember, there is for the present. There was for the past. There are for the present, plural. There were for the past, plural. Okay? There is. There are. There was. There were. You're going to use this. Are there good restaurants in your neighborhood? Is there a mall in your neighborhood? When you were a kid, was there a park in your neighborhood? 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's keep talking about your neighborhood. Places around your neighborhood. How to describe these places. How to talk about your neighborhood. The changes of your neighborhood. Here we go. I have already told you about the verb there is. There is a park here. There is a bakery there. There are cafeterias around here. There are supermarkets, drugstores. Now I'm going to show you the quantifiers. Quantifiers. So then you can express the quantity of these things. If we draw a line here, 0 is no. You tell me, Felipe, around here, there are no museums. Then we have a. A means 1. Felipe, there is a movie theater here. Then we add more quantity. We have a couple of. A couple of. It means 2 or 3, a couple of. You tell me, Felipe, there are a couple of stores in my neighborhood. If we add more quantity, some. There are some apartment buildings. Buildings on my street. Then, if you want to add more quantity, you can use many. Felipe, there are many cafeterias around here. If you want to add more quantity, a lot of. There are a lot of drugstores in my neighborhood. If you want to talk about all, 100%, all, there are all kinds of stores in my neighborhood. These are the quantifiers. Now let me show you some adjectives to describe these places. Adjectives to talk about places in your neighborhood. important adjectives. Big. There is a big supermarket. In the past, there was a small park. Another adjective, new. There is a new outdoor cafe near my house. The opposite of new, old. When I was a kid, there was an old club near my house. Another adjective, interesting. Interesting. There is an interesting museum in my neighborhood. Or the opposite of interesting, boring. There are boring fast food restaurants around here. Expensive. Oh my goodness. There are expensive stores in my neighborhood. In the past, there was a cheap bakery. Cheap. My neighborhood is quiet. Now there are loud bars. Big, small, new, old, interesting, boring, expensive, cheap, quiet, loud. Use these words to talk about your neighborhood. Okay? Hello, my friend. We're talking about your neighborhood. The changes you've seen in your neighborhood. In the past, there was a park here. Now there is a big apartment building. In the past, there was a big lake here. Now, there are some houses. There is a good restaurant here. There is a nice cafeteria there. There is a mall on that corner. There is an aquarium on the next block. Let me have some water. This water smells my childhood. It's impressive. The same taste. The same taste. When we talk about your neighborhood, my neighborhood, our neighborhoods, I ask myself, how can we improve our neighborhood? How can we collaborate to our community? There is a book here, and I'm going to read to you page 188. This book is called The Magic of Thinking Big. Page 188. Dominate your environment. Make it first class. The mind is the most important instrument of creation. Your body reflects the diet that you have. Your physical strength, the size of your body, and even the time you live is very much related to what you eat. The body reflects what we eat, and the mind reflects the environment we're in. You are fruit of your environment. The size of your thoughts, your goals, your attitudes are formed by the environment around you. Why am I reading this to you? To think about how we can improve our environment. Let's start at home. How can we improve our environment? Then we start to improve our street, and then our neighborhood, and then our cities. You may say, I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. You may say, I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. What are your challenges in your neighborhood? Comment here. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing one more class. And I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to see you here, growing and growing and growing. Congratulations! Yes, you deserve it. Don't tell me it's just a class. It is a class. It is one step ahead. One more step ahead. And you were growing. And you were having new possibilities. And you were seeing new perspectives. Congrats. Today, we talked about your neighborhood. We talked about places around your neighborhood. We used the verb there is. There is a bakery here. There was a drugstore on that corner when I was a kid. There was a small convenience store here. You also learned the quantifiers. A couple of, some, many, a lot of. And now, I'm gonna show you my neighborhood. Let's drive around my neighborhood. Here we go. Let's go. Let's drive around my neighborhood. Let's get the mic. Here we go. Ho, say hello to our friend.
Hello.
Yeah, this is the famous Ho I always tell you. Here we go. We're gonna drive around my neighborhood, the place where I was raised. Here we go. We're leaving the office and I'm gonna show you the neighborhood around our office, and we're gonna drive to my neighborhood, the place where I was raised. Here there are some barber shops. There are some clinics. There's a dental clinic there on the corner. There is a restaurant here. And see how people are using the English. Old Fast Burger. Odonto Company. We're going to drive through this street and you're gonna see the presence of English everywhere. You're gonna see it. There is a gym. There is a red gym here on the left. See? Top Fitness. There is this cell phone shop. It's called office. There is a drugstore there. There is a small mall here. Here we go. In the past, there was a bakery there. Now there isn't anymore. There is a supermarket here. There is a sports court here. There is a big empty lot here. And when I was a kid, this road here was not paved. It was not asphalt. It was like dust road, you know? And there was a big club here on the left. There was a river here. There was a lake there. It's dry now, unfortunately. And there were no apartment buildings around here. Now there is a convenience store there. There is a drugstore on the other corner. And I used to come here biking. My friends and I, we would come here. We would go biking around this neighborhood. There were no apartment buildings. There were no stores. It was only small ranches and empty lots. There were no streets around here, no avenues. Now there are many shops. There are gyms. There are drugstores. There are cafeterias, restaurants. And I'm driving you to my home. When I was a kid, I used to play on this street here. And I'm gonna show you the house where I grew up with Mom, Dad, and Peter, my brother. Here. This is my parents' home. When we were young, we grew up here. There were many kids around here. There was a lot of fun. There were many blessed moments. Having fun, playing on the street, going biking around the neighborhood. Now, Mom and Dad are not living here anymore. They moved to a smaller house. My brother and I are married with our kids living in different houses. But the memories are nice. And you, my friend, what do you remember about your neighborhood? Comment here. I want to read your answer. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. We're talking about the changes in our neighborhoods. And one of the biggest shifts, turns, changes we had was we had neighborhoods full of nature, plants, trees, grass, roads that were not pavement. And then the development, the technology started to bring pavement, sidewalks, concrete, bricks, cement. And we have lost our touch with nature. Come here. And there is one expression in Japan when they say that we should take a shower of nature, walk around nature, be in touch with nature. Now I ask you, how often do you keep in touch with nature? Comment here. 3, 2, 1. Yes. We are here to serve you. Please, if you need our assistance, we are here to serve you, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.